What's up, Dyers? Dyer Gorgon here, and I guess welcome back to another video. Now, I couldn't really think of anything what I could do, probably because there hasn't really been anything much brought into the game at this point. But I decided that the only thing that was only logical to do was to basically go over probably every single Robux or Diamond thing, which is technically all the same Robux-based weapons, and basically go over them and just to show you what they will be like once you purchase them or if you purchase them. So these videos are probably gonna be like tutorials or reviews about what the guns will be like once you purchase them or not purchase them, and one more in this, and these videos will just be like a review of what these guns are, how you can use them, and more or less just to see if you want to buy them or not, because a lot of people to this day ask me, hey, what's the best weapon in this section, that section? And I usually always respond with the best ones: laser rifle, RPG, katana or ham, juggernaut armor maybe. Well, to this day, right now, juggernaut armor is, I believe, a very strong armor, and yeah, that is not one of the things that I'm not talking today. But what I am talking today right now is the flamethrower. Now, right now, the flamethrower has a total of 30 damage to any basic body shot. Well, the little fireball thing is basically the 30 damage on impact. But once after that base damage is done, the zombies will suffer from a 5 damage, I guess, burning effect afterwards. Once you don't shoot them with another fireball, which it'll be the same thing if you will shoot them with another fireball. So hitting them with the fireball will do 30 damage plus the next 5 damages from the burning effect, which I believe is like 4 or 5 after burns. So it's like 25 damage, and that's actually really good because you want to use as little as ammo as possible, but also kill and damage as possible. The rate of fire is 0.15, meaning you can just spray and kill the zombies within seconds at this point. Finally, the magazine capacity is 30 out of 270, meaning I believe every single shot is, of course, a fireball shot, meaning a crap ton of damage. Is an absolute horde army killing machine. This gun is amazingly good. The only thing that this gun suffers at is mainly the fact that it doesn't really have a big distance, but of course zombies have to actually get close to you to damage you. So this gun is incredibly strong. When they are all just swarming you, you could just pull it out and burn them all to death, and more or less just save ammo while you're trying to save yourself at this point. So practically, yeah, it's practically a very reliable gun. Now, I don't recall how much Robux it was, but y'all can tell me. But all I know is that if you're suggesting or even thinking about purchasing it, I'm just going to be showing you some gameplay in the background of what you're going to be facing when you actually purchase it. And in my opinion, which I'll leave at the end of this video, which of course will give the overall thing about the video, is that this weapon is incredibly good. And if you want to go for it, then I'd say it's a very good choice. But to make sure you can actually kill all the other zombies from farther away, like the Tingler and Spitter, make sure to get the Python, because it will do an excellent job at taking them down with these, or maybe even RPG, but mostly the Python. Okay, so now from that pretty decently long of footage of the flamethrower, you actually have a general sense of how the flamethrower works and how it is used properly. Basically, meaning you just pull out and shoot it into a big horde, and it just demolishes them in seconds. Now, one of the things that you might have noticed or will notice is that the flamethrower actually shoots through walls and any structures. So, if you're in a building on either any story, basically on the first, second floor, and there's zombies above or below you, you could just pull that out and start shooting at the ceiling or at the floor, and the shots will go through it and, of course, damage and kill the zombies on the other side. Meaning, it's an absolute basic counter to most zombies, especially Tangler, Hunter, um, Chiller, and other zombies, really. Now, the other thing is that, of course, the flamethrower demolishes chillers in seconds because fire equals killing water or just ice things in seconds. Now, if you ever actually do want to purchase this, I'm pretty sure it's 420 Robux, which sounds a little bit expensive, which is only 400 Robux, which is quite a bit expensive. But if you want to buy this, that's perfectly fine because it is an absolutely great primary weapon. I would say it's like an A to S tier weapon, super good. And from that footage, you should more or less make a general sense of if you should buy it or not. So I really hope if this video helped you out, and if it did, then I don't know, probably just like it or something like that to show if it actually did work. But if it did, or if it did not, just explain why it did it in the comments. But more or less, that's the general sense of how the flamethrower is used, how much it is, and more or less just how would it be if you actually purchased it. It's a very good primary, one of the best. If you want to get it, that's